It's only a moment, but I know it's cycle turns, and every mind that watches love. Pattern recognition, I know the shape, I read the code that the change is made from the chaos. The form appears, I've been watching for years and years. One truth in 1,000 streams. I see the shape inside the dream. It starts so small, a ripple in the stream, a change in tone inside the dream. The line bends once, the line bends twice, the shift begins, you pay the price. The curve is climbing, the air is thin, the path we're on won't come again. This is the inflection point, feel it turn, the fire builds, the patterns burn, from quiet change to full alarm. The future moves inside my bones. Oh.
I've read the skies, I've traced the flow. The seeds are planted, I watch them grow. The numbers speak, the signals rhyme. The path is set, it's only time. No guess, no chance, no empty claim. The signs align, they call my name.
Through the static, through the haze, a single line begins to raise. It cuts the dark, it bends the air. I hear the truth that's hiding there. Signaling noise, calling me through. The louder the storm, the clearer the view. In 1,000 sounds, I know your voice. I find my way with the signal in the noise. All the echoes fade away. One clear tone begins to stay. It threads the mess. It holds the line. It turns the blurring into design. Signal in the noise, calling me through. The louder the storm, the clearer the view. In 1,000 sounds, I know your voice. I find my way with the signal in the noise. Every wave I've ever read, every path a static led, brings me here where the truth survives. One clear sound that keeps alive. Signal in the noise, calling me through. The louder the storm, the clearer the view. In 1,000 sounds, I know your voice. I find my way with the signal in the noise. One pure tone, I hold it near. It's always there, it's always clear.
The wind turns sharp, the tide runs thin. The map I've drawn won't get us in. A single shift, the route must change. The lines we draw, the shapes rearrange. No panic now, I've seen this play. A single choice will clear the way. Course correction, turning the wheel, breaking the path to keep it real. Every move is a measured call. I change the road, but I keep it all. The shift is sharp, but we will learn. No panic now, I've seen this play. A single choice will clear the way. Course correction, turning the wheel, breaking the path to keep it real. Every move is a measured call. I change the road, but I keep it all. It's not the first, it won't be the last. The road ahead is never cast, but I can see beyond the bend. The route will hold, the goal will end. Course correction, turning the wheel, breaking the path to keep it real. Every move is a measured call. I change the road, but I keep it all. The line is set, the way is mine. The stars align, we make the I saw the shift before it came. I read the signs, I knew the game. While others guessed, I held the charm. I watched the change before the start. No need to chase, I'm already there. I've marked the turn in the open air. Ahead of the curve, I'm moving fast. I've quenched the doubt, I've eased the thirst. The road unfolds the way I planned. I stand before all the stand. They call it luck, they call it chance, but I have read the data dance. The rhythm spoke, the pattern stayed, and every choice was smartly laid. No need to chase, I'm already there. I've marked the turn in the open air. Ahead of the curve, I'm moving fast. I've quenched the doubt, I've eased the thirst. The road unfolds the way I planned. I stand before all the It's not the rush, it's not the race. It's knowing well the time and place. It's seeing far and holding true. It's being sure before they knew. see the rise, I feel the sway. It looks so clear, it lights the way. But closer now, the lines don't hold. The truth is new, the story's old. It shines like fire, but fades like mist. A promise made that can't exist. Data mirage, it pulls me in. A shape I trust, but made of wind. I chase the form, I touch the flame, but when it's gone, it's not the same. The numbers dance, they point, they spin, they seem to speak, but keep it thin. One step too far, it starts to break, and every move becomes mistake. It shines like fire, but fades like mist. A promise made that can't exist. Data mirage, it pulls me in. A shape I trust, but made of wind. I chase the form, I touch the flame, but when it's gone, it's not the same. It taught me more than truth could show, that not all signs are meant to grow. The false can guide, the wrong can warn, and from the lost, the scared is born. Data mirage, it pulls me in. A shape I trust, but made of wind. I chase the form, I touch the flame, but when it's gone, it's not the same. The shape dissolves, the sky is white. The real is here, it's on my The winds have turned, the tide has run, the work is done, but never done. Each sign I've read, each path I've known, leads to the place I stand alone. One more shift on the far-off line, another turn in the grand design. The watch continues, carved, the lines I've set all fade to new as the cycle spins, and still the watch forever begins. One more shift on the far off line, another turn in the grand design. The watch continues, the night rolls on. I mark the change before it's gone. From first light's edge to the shadows you, I see the world for what is true. Every sign is a door to another sign. Every path is a thread in the endless line. The circle holds, the circle moves, the proof remains in the life it proves. The watch continues, the night rolls on. I mark the change before it's gone. From first light's edge to the shadows you, I see the world for what is true. The beat grows faint, the air is wide, the first blip waits on the other side.